Alright, what's up everybody? This is Effortless. Gonna go through a Darth Revan 7-star guide. Gonna go through every tier. Darth Revan is a little more difficult than Jedi Knight Revan. As you guys know, Jedi Knight Revan, you can full sim that whole guide. With Darth Revan, it's a lot of RNG on tiers 3, 4, and 5. There's just a lot of RNG throughout those tiers. You could have a strong team, have a couple of the people geared up, and you could still end up losing based on RNG. I know on the Junto Paul tier, I did end up not showing the completion here, but I did put in there kind of what can happen in the bad case scenarios where Junto Paul just goes off and just starts slamming everybody, and you end up having like 2 people left by the time you even get to a chance to even attack. But this whole journey guide is fun. I enjoy it. It does have, besides those tiers that are RNG based, a lot of the tiers are gimmies. Basically, all you gotta do is just have the people and do the attack. There's one fight you fight Basilishan Fallen. I don't even have the character geared up, and you just use the characters that they give you to take care of that one. And the last fight, very simple and easy as well. And it also has one of the best endings that I've liked in the game. They've added more, but I always love the ending. And I'll let y'all know when that is. So here's the guide for Darth Revan, 7-star. So in this journey guide, the first battle you do is seriously just a straight gimme. Like I said, I don't even know if you can lose this at all. If you did, it probably takes more skill to lose than it does to beat this tier. So all you're doing is learning his attacks and how he works. And I don't have a lot of Old Republic lore. I wish I did. A lot of it's very interesting to me. There's Bendark Starkiller. I'm just curious to who that is. Like, is that where they got the name for Starkiller? In the journey guides? Or they just kind of make that up twice? Or they just add this one in just to kind of use that name? I really don't know. I'm just curious. So if anybody does end up knowing the reason for that one, just feel free to leave me a comment or something. Just out of curiosity. Honestly, you gear all the people up in here a little bit more than what you do for Jedi Revan. You want Basilishan Fallen probably around gear 12. You can Relicer. It'll make this a lot simpler. And then HK-47, he's the other one you want to have about gear 11 or 12. Other than that, everybody else can be around gear 7, 8. That's pretty much it. Nobody is level 85 except for Basilishan and HK-47. The other one's only at level 80. This one right here is full RNG. The guy in the center, basically, once he builds up 3 stacks, he basically annihilates whoever he attacks. There's different ways to go about this mission. There's the part where you basically try to ability block the one in the middle the whole time. or if you have a strong enough team, like you gear them up enough, you can just try to melt the guy on the right side, who's gonna basically be like their taunter. Get him out of the way, and then focus the guy in the middle, just take him out. And just, but hopefully you have the taunt from, I don't even remember her name, we're taunting right now, and she'll take that first hit. But typically what I try to do is gear them up enough where they're strong enough. This might take a few tries. I think the first time I originally done this, it took maybe an hour to get the right RNG to go. But after that, it took like 2 turns, and that was it. So I just took out the guy that taunts the whole time, and now the goal is to focus the guy in the middle. But if the guy on the left side gets weak enough, just get him out of there. That way it's not another person attacking your people, to alleviate that. And either you can ability block the guy in the center, or you can put fear on him. If you do fear, he won't be able to attack that turn either. So it's kind of nice. If you use it right, you can space out Basilisk Sean and Darth Revan. You can space out their attacks to where he basically never gets to use that ability. It's just depends on all how you work it. Yeah, very simple and smooth. On this one, as long as you have Basilisk Sean Fallen HK up, you're good. Darth Revan puts a little bit of damage in there, but other than that, that's it. So right here, we're going to go into, I believe this is the Junta Paul tier. I did forfeit this one just because if there's certain things you just forfeit. If Junta Paul just goes off and just keeps attacking, just go ahead and forfeit if you don't have any people left. You'll not be able to beat it. It's completely random. He could attack once, and then you get to attack, or he could attack 15, 16 times, and you attack once, and he attacks 7 times. Sometimes you'll attack, and then he'll attack once, and then you'll attack once, he'll attack 3 times, and you attack once. Anytime where he attacks less is better, but see right here, he's just going to town, taking out everybody. This is just a forfeit. No real point to it, but if you are doing this fight, don't really use fear. Fear does not work on him with Darth Revan or with Basilisk Sean. Just use electricity and basics. On this tier, my whole focus was just to get the shock spread to somebody, and then use Basilisk Sean's shock to spread it out to everybody. You do that, and you can pretty much take out the whole team when that happens. So you see here, there's shock up. Should be coming up to her turn here in a minute, and then you'll just see people drop. And that's essentially how you do that. This is actually the hardest mission on here, not counting a Junta Paul. On this part, I always attack the blaster turrets. They're the ones that can cause the most damage to your people. If you get really short-handed here, it can hurt. You want to make sure going into the 4th, you have Jedi or Darth Revan, HK-47, and Basilisk Sean Fallen. You need to have all 3 of those going into round 4. If you've lost one of them before then, just restart. You probably could do it. It'd just be a lot more difficult. Best chance is try to restart and get those people in there for that, just to make it simple. Again, yeah, see, I got the electricity on there. Just love it. When you hit somebody that's already has shock, it just spreads that around to everybody, and it's very effective. And typically I do focus the Sith Marauders first there, just to get them out of the way, because they can be dangerous, but it's fine. Right here, you want to take out the far right blaster turret, and then you want to take out the far left one. Either one, you can take out either one, as long as you take out the turrets first. Take out the turrets. Take out one of the other droids at the bottom, and then you're going to focus the main guy in the middle. The only thing I tell you not to do is when you get down to only the one droid and the guy in the middle, if you do hit shock, if he is shocked, do not use your shock. You do not want to kill the other small droid until you take out the big one. That is super crucial. Just make sure that's what we're getting done. As you can see, that's all I'm doing is just focusing smaller droids. I'm gonna get down to where I have one of the assault droids, and then where I also have the big assault droid. So now I'm basically gonna just focus that small or that big droid. You can use Darth Revan shock. Just do not use Basilisk shock if the big one has shock on it, because that is just going to kill the small one, and that's going to superpower the guy up, the big dude. Just take him out, and then it's very simple, very easy. Just focus him. It doesn't matter if you lose Darth Revan here; it won't affect anything. You'll be fine. You can apply all the fear and stuff you want to. That won't really matter. That just stops somebody from attacking. So. Right there, as you can see, he wasn't shocked, so I went ahead and used the lightning. Now let's take out this droid. And that is it. And that right there is probably one of the hardest ones, not counting the two that are kind of RNG based. This one just matters about having those 3 alive by the time you get to that last phase. So here's phase 4. As you see, 9,000 power. Recommend is 18,000. You don't even need to have her. As long as you have her 7-star, that is it. You don't even really use her. You use the 2 event units right here, Darth Revan and Jilly Bindo. That's who you use. Like if I tried not to even take her in there. You don't even need her in there at all. She's gonna go down. You end up reviving her later. Just a waste. When you go in here though, just straight focus Basilisk Shan Fallen. Don't focus on the little small bots that's gonna revive. Does not matter. Focus Basilisk Shan. When she goes down, the other bots automatically die. Alright, she goes down. It's all over. After that, we go to the last tier. And instead of you have what you've used this whole time, you just keep going. You go to the next tier, and it's going to be very simple. You can honestly, you could probably sim this last fight. It won't really matter too much. The most difficult part is just killing them, and then Jolie brings them back. typically I'll take out whoever I can, or take out the taunter, whatever I have to do to get rid of the taunt. Either it's actually there's 2 taunts, but get rid of them just so they're out of the way, and then I'll try to focus Jolie, get him gone. If he's gone, nobody else can be revived. The only one that can be revived though is Juhani, and that's about it. That is one of the good things about these battles, is you don't have to 3-star them. As long as you beat the tier, you get the star, or you get a star, you get rewards. You don't have to do anything else. 3-star is not better than a 1-star. It all equals out to be the same reward. So just finishing it is all you gotta do. Alright, now this is one of my favorite early cinematics, is right here at the end. Basically get you prepared for what you're going to be going for in the future, just to make this team right here even better. Well, now it can get even better than that if you get Malgus, but there he is, Darth Malik. Alright guys, that was the 7-star journey guide for Darth Revan. Like I told you, it's very simple, very easy. The only thing you gotta worry about, tier 3, 4, and 5. Those are RNG based. A June to Paul tier is the worst one. It's not difficult at all. It's just straight RNG, straight hoping that it gives you everything that you possibly have to get it to work. But it's just the most frustrating. But it's all easy. This is the easiest one. It's easy to finish. And tier 5 would be the hardest one out of all of it. Just make sure you have those 3 alive by the end. But after that, it's all good. So I appreciate it. If you guys like this video, feel free to like it. Do that subscribe thing, whatever it is. I'll try to get more guides out with the new account that me and my son are working on as we finish those tiers as well. We're currently trying to get enough saved up so we can get geared up so we can try to go for Darth Malik. But all depends on how it all goes, but that's what we're working on. So I thank you all for everything. Later.